Felt alright, yeah. Good day on. It's been a week off, so it's good to be out there with the boys and finally have a practice, with some guys on the ice.
Was that something that had been bothering you throughout the?
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, I played with that the whole year last year, so I wouldn't be too worried about. Obviously, spent a lot of time in the summer to make it better, and it did get much better than it was last year, and obviously, it wasn't perfect. It's not perfect yet, so it was perfect timing to try to get it even better than it already got better. So, like I said, nothing too concerning. It's just something that's nagging me for a very long time.
Was it particularly important for you to get back today for the special teams work?
It was great timing, yeah, but we did have, the schedule was Monday, Tuesday. Didn't have any setbacks, so work out this way. Obviously, happy that it was Monday instead of Tuesday, so gives me a little bit more time to get into it again.
Is the tendonitis something you have to deal with, all season? Do you think, or?
I don't know. Dealt with it whole year last year. How I said, spent a lot of time this summer to get it better, and it got better, and I guess just it's something that time will tell. So.
You were talking about captain's practice, more bike than running than you used to in your younger days. Is that part of the reason why?
Sorry, one more time.
You had said during captain's practice that you were biking more rather than running. Is that part of the reason why?
Yeah.
What's your outlook for this season as one of the leaders in the room?
Yeah, obviously a lot of work ahead of us. At the same time, this past week I've been a little bit, away from the guys because I didn't practice with them. So my mind went a little bit somewhere else. Obviously, was trying to get better at ASAP so I can help out on the ice. So haven't been around much with the guys, but obviously we all know we have a lot of work ahead of us, and we just gonna go out there, compete and get better every single day, and be proud and honored that we are able to be here every day and play for the city and play for this organization. So just like I said, it's day one for me back, so it's nice to be around the guys and kind of get the atmosphere feeling and see what's the mood and stuff after a couple of days. Everybody. I watched a couple of scrimmages. Compete is here. Love to see that guys are really hungry and excited. So so far, I think with all the new system coming, it's gonna take time, but what we can do as a players is to focus on the meetings and go out there and compete and leave everything out there every day and get better.
What do you think of Matej Blumel's skill set and shot?
Yeah, I mean, you forgot that he's a pretty good skater too. That's unbelievable. He's very smart. He works hard. There's everything. He got everything. He's got a little bit of everything, and that's amazing to watch him. Hopefully, he can settle himself in. It's never easy come new city, and that's why it's good for me and Pav to try to be here for him and make sure we give him the best opportunity, best confidence to succeed.
Had you met him before at any point?
Yeah, we had one. I met him a couple times now. Actually, he showed me a picture. We met when he was a little bit younger, and then obviously had the pleasure to play with him at the World Championship in Finland, where we finished third. Not to rub it off, but bronze is bronze. It was a big medal for us. So there, yeah, we had this tournament together, and he already there. That was 3 years ago, I think. He was a big part of that group and played first line. So he was a very, very good player, and he's a very good human being, and he wants to learn. He comes every day with the questions, and he knows he's able to, ask me anything, and I try to help him out. Talk a little bit about game yesterday. So it's great that we have him here, and this is the way I was treated here when I got here when I was young, by the older guys and by the countrymen. So just kind of trying to do the same.
Did a lot of power play work today. Anything different from last year? How you guys set up?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of difference. Obviously, day one of getting again the different system. Even though it's power play, still gonna have to have some structure to be succeed because the game is changing. The penalty kill is extremely good, and so you have to be on the same page with the guys, and you know that was one of many our problems last year is, you know, that sometimes we would get away from being on the same page, and so good day one. Like I said, just a little bit more time, and we just need to make sure that whoever is going to be there is going to do the job, and not only to score goals but create the momentum at least.
You know, I felt pretty good. A little bit of different systems and stuff, so it's a little bit of a learning curve. And I think got caught thinking more than doing a couple times. But I think that's just how things go first couple of games. But it was good. I mean, we had some growing pains, obviously, a lot of things to work on, but it's a good stepping stone in the right direction. And you know, the coaches showed some stuff in video, and it's good to take that in today and keep going.
David was just talking about power play and some of the differences right away that he noticed. What have you noticed so far?
It's good. I mean, I feel like we're going to have, you know, more of a set thing and just try to work off, you know, what we have and try to stop changing things as much maybe. You know, obviously we struggled a bit last year. We weren't very happy with how things turned out, but you know, I think just being able to establish, you know, what we're good at, and I think we have a lot of good shooters and a couple good playmakers, so having the right hands in the right spots and being able to move pucks to the right place on the ice will help us create a little bit more, you know, down low especially.
Is there more emphasis on shooting now than maybe making that extra pass?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's always something that you emphasize in the power play. We got a lot away from that a little bit last year, but just being able to get pucks in those spots to be able to get good quality shots off. You know, shots from the point with nobody in front don't really do much for anybody. So just being able to, you know, get shots off in dangerous situations and being able to have guys at the net to have those second chance opportunities.
Pastrnak back on your line today, obviously. What do you like about that combination, picking up from last year?
It's good. I mean, we played together most of the year last year, so it's always fun to, you know, get back to it. We missed him out there last week or so, so it's good. You know, it's still camp, so everybody's trying to get the rust off. But you know, we'll keep building and you know, try to continue off where we left off last year.
Do you feel a different energy when Pasta's out there?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone does. I mean, you saw, I think I had a 2-on-1 with him like the first rep, and I was like, I don't think I'm getting this puck, but normally he finds a way to get it through, and he did. So, yeah, I mean, you see the kind of player he is and you know, how he carries himself out there, and he's the leader to everybody in this locker room. So, yeah, we're just gonna, you know, we're happy to have him back, and, you know, obviously not taken for granted out there.
Obviously, a lot of different people coming from different places, you know, Providence, other teams, to start the preseason. But do you feel like you guys are getting cohesive practices in and starting to kind of come together as a group?
Yeah, it's good. You know, we kind of split things up. I know everyone's touched on it seems, but just like kind of just half and half. And it's good, you know, you get to play with different guys from all over the place. And I think that adds to everybody's game a little bit, and you got to figure some things out as you go. But it's good, you know, as we get a little closer to the season, you start to figure some things out with your line mates and develop that chemistry. So it's good. Like I said, there's growing pains for everybody, I think, and the coaches know that, especially implementing some new things. But it's good. You know, it's a lot of fun. They always have the organization's really good at bringing good people in here, and I think that speaks a lot to the room we have.
Pastrnak out there today, I know you said you knew him, and what was it like with him on the ice?
It was awesome, you know. Finally, he joined us. You know, for me, it's special to see a player like him on the ice, and you know, we were actually practicing power plays today, and he's playing on the same side as I am so far, and yeah, like when I have a chance to watch him, I always do, and it's a pleasure for me to share the ice with him.
What was the first preseason game like for you last night?
It was hard, you know, like every other first game of every year, but I feel like you know, the score didn't go our way, but I feel like we had the work ethic there for sure, and we had a few good looks. So if we have a little more luck on our side, it could look a little different, I feel like. But it was just the first preseason game, and I'm excited for our next one.
Marco said that when he was talking about you, that when he played against you in the AHL, he had to prepare his team to play against you in your shot. What do you think you can bring offensively, and including on the power play?
I feel like that exactly what he said. You know, last year with Texas, we've been playing a lot of pucks through me. where I would use my shot and we could score a lot of goals. You know, you need out of 4 guys on the power play to do their job for me to score, and that's what the guys last year did for me. So that was awesome, and yeah, I believe in my shot, and I believe I can translate onto this level and score on this level as well.
When you talk to him about that, does he say just keep doing what you've been doing in the AHL and get those shots on goal?
Yeah. You know, I feel like that's why Boston signed me, and that's why they wanted me here. So for sure, when we talk about it, for sure, the power plays here and down in the AHL are a little different. So I'm still learning, you know, and I always will be. But the coaching group is great about this, and they're helping me a lot.